Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of the video series Growth Drivers of upGrowth. I'm Sahil Khare, the project manager at upGrowth, and today we have with us Somi Khemani, who is an account manager at upGrowth. So we are going to ask Somi a few questions on social media marketing and a few advanced topics in that, and we'll straight away get into the topic. Somi, the first question to you is. Um, this is a question which most of the social media marketers face, and they have to stay updated with the changing algorithms, changing all the updates which go on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other social channels. So, how do you stay updated with all these trends and all these algorithm changes?
Best way to stay updated is because you're a social media marketer, you are always there. There's no like easy way to say. Google is not going to help. Honestly, as based on my experience, Google hasn't helped much. I had to pave or find my way through the new changes. And that's the best way. You just have to explore. I always, and anytime anyone asks me, I always tell them, please keep exploring the page because that's the best way to figure out things. So yeah, that's how you keep yourself updated.
Okay, that's a good answer. You have to just, uh, do it by yourself. You have
Yeah.
to do some trial and errors, fail a bit, and
Yeah.
then get the hang of the algorithm or whatever updates. Okay, good. So my next question is, so can you just tell me a bit about the few social media campaigns you've run and how do you, measure the success, whether that campaign has been successful or not?
Okay, so I've worked on a couple of good campaigns that I've worked for. Recent campaign that I can think of is one of the clients that I worked is an NPO or not-for-profit client who takes care of all these small businesses. And like they help out these small businesses and like any kind of need they need, any kind of requirements these small businesses have, the NPO help them out. So for them, we had created actually a campaign called Brand Baja and Business, which was surrounding around any kind of wedding related businesses. Could be event, could be makeup artist, could be music. Anything or everything related to businesses, and yeah, we had like created like a very interesting, fun campaign line, and like it created the entire page tonality as if like this, like a wedding happening. And yeah, we ran like a very like detailed campaign which involved ads, which involved social media content. So like yeah, it was quite elaborate, and it was like one of the most successful campaigns for me. We were able to gather quite a lot of leads through that. By leads, I mean like a lot of businesses came and asked for help from this NPO, and yeah, I mean pretty successful. One more campaign that I can think of is like a very big brand, very famous brand actually, everyone knows of. Who like we worked on this like very interesting. Concept which also aired I think on television, so that was very interesting. So yeah, I mean they're like a lot because I've been working in the industry for the past 7 years now. So I mean there are quite a lot of campaigns that I've worked on. But the best way to measure the success of any campaign is uh, simple. You think of something, you prepare a target. आप एक aim बनाते हो and then like you try to work towards reaching it. So even like if you reach that closest number, you count it as a success. So yeah, I mean like it's a trial and error process, but as long as I'm meeting my targets or meeting my projections, that's the best way to measure the success to any campaign. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, cool. Uh, my next question to you is, so this is related to the paid the paid ads or the paid ads campaign that you also run a lot. So let's say if a brand wants to start these paid campaigns, these ads. So can you just walk us through the steps that the business should take when they are, starting this for their own brand?
Yeah, so a lot of businesses, especially when it comes to new businesses, they immediately want to get into ads because obviously the aim for any business is to ultimately get profits, and the best way to profit is you give the money, and then Facebook will run your ad, and that's how you will get uh, the sales or whatever profits or leads. But that's a very common thought process, and that's very obvious, but it's not how that works. So if you're a new business, I am talking only from the point of view of that, or if you have not started any kind of social media marketing so far, even if you're an old business, you should not immediately get into paid marketing. You should first start with organic or non-paid marketing. In marketing terms, we call it organic. um, so just start, prepare a content plan, maybe like a 6 month plan, I would say, or even longer time, because that's how long it takes to, analyze your channel, your data. And based on that data, trial and error again, because social media is all about trial and error. So you post, create some post content out there, and एक बार when you have like a good bank of content in your on your channel, then you can figure out, okay, fine, these particular post worked for me, so I can maybe now start an ad. People now are aware of your brand. So once awareness happens through non-paid media or just content marketing, then you can start with ads, because जब तक आपके ब्रांड को कोई जानेगा नहीं, तब तक कुछ खरीदेगा नहीं. आप डायरेक्टली सेल्स में नहीं घुस सकते हो until, so like this is how you have to build. It's like you can imagine it like a funnel. So first you create a brand name where people know you, and then slowly people would start showing interest in you, where engagement comes, and then the last stage is ads. So that's how it works.
Awesome. Okay, good. So another question on the same topic. So when you are running ads, what are the ways that you use to drive traffic to the website or to increase the sales of a business? What can you tell about this?
So to increase the website traffic through Facebook or Instagram, if like someone who knows how to run ads on Facebook, ads manager, there are like multiple objectives that Facebook gives you, right? Like there could be website traffic, there could be engagement, there could be reach, conversion, sales. There are multiple objectives that you choose from. So Facebook provide this like typical particular objective called just focused on website traffic. So you can either go to a more elaborate version, which is called website traffic, which is called Facebook Ad Manager. But if you're not aware of that, or if you do not have enough time to that, you can directly just boost your post. And when you boost your post, you have like a simpler user interface through which you can simply choose an objective called website traffic, and build your, ad that can lead your audience to website. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. And when it comes to, let's say, insights or the analytics that you get from Facebook to judge how an ad has performed, or how Facebook page is performing in general, how do you use those analytics to tweak the strategy going forward?
So yeah, again, like I said, A/B method, or just trial and error method, that you call it. You have to figure out, like, you will, it won't be like, it's a very like rare thing that if you run an ad for the first time and it works out wonders for you. If it does, like, kudos to you, probably doing something right. Please come and tell me also. Otherwise, just do some trial and error. Like, you won't be able to crack in the first trial, so do it like 10 times, 15 times, and then you'll have like a data of information, right? Again, you have like a huge list of data through which you can figure out that, okay, fine, through these 10 different ads, XYZ ads work for me. Or for example, 10 ad I ran in a span of say 3 months, and of that, maybe 2 ads worked wonders. Like, they got me leads, they got me all kinds of, they fulfilled all my objectives. Could be leads, could be engagement. And I mean, yeah, of course, when you're building an ad, you're also building a target audience, which is extremely important when you're running an ad, or even when you're creating content, for, as a matter of fact. But you can save those target audience, and then you can further run your ad targeting them, because those target audience work the best. So yeah, I mean, this is how you can, utilize your analytics. They're like all like, if I sit with you all and then start giving detail, it will take another like week or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big topic to cover.
Yeah.
So next question is, so when it comes to Uh, Now you've talked about paid ads. You've talked about the paid side of things. Let's go to the organic side. So can you tell us about uh, how you manage a page on Facebook? How do you go about creating a content calendar? And what all things should a business keep in mind while creating the content calendar or while posting on Facebook or Instagram?
Okay. Okay, Mr. Zuckerberg has made it very difficult for us. Like, I have like a major tiff with him. I'm saying it out loud. In probably if he sees this, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm not sure. But yeah, Facebook is like all the time changing, and it's very difficult for marketers, all the marketers, in fact, globally, to keep a track or catch pace with the ever so changing platform. Like I said in like our first like when we started our conversation, that you have to like keep exploring and like keep checking the chat page, because you won't be able to understand. Like even like there have been like a major Facebook user interface change, and I've been working on the page for like I think a good 4 or 5 years now, and I'm still figuring out how think these changes are working. So yeah, like first step is like keep track of the changes, be on the page, spend some time, maybe like an hour to half an hour every day on the page. Second, like setting up your business page on Facebook. It's quite easy. You just have to, maybe you can also put it on Google and say like I want to set up a business page on Google, and you'll get like the first very link of Facebook, and you can easily fill up like the details whatever Facebook asks, like a form, and you can start your business page. It's not that easy. How to maintain a Facebook page is, first of all, 2 3 things that you need to keep in mind is, first, the profile image. The profile picture has to be your logo or anything. If you do not haven't created your logo so far, if you're a new business, then I would say like maybe place something easy, or maybe as simple as your business name could be your profile. But profile has to be something that identifies, or like which people immediately understands looking at, that's your business. Second thing that comes is the cover image. Cover image is the first thing, like the biggest thing on your Facebook page, or when anyone like visits your Facebook page, that's the first thing that anyone sees. So cover image has to be in tandem with your your business. For example, if I have a clothing business and I'm putting a cover image of maybe like mountains or somewhere I visited, it's not like resonating with my brand image. So I have to put a cover image of my clothes or my products that I am showcasing. So yeah, these 2 things you have to keep in mind. Third thing that you have to keep in mind is all kinds of about me information. You have to be very apt about your business. You do not put in like a paragraph or an essay, but like make it short, simple, very sweet, and so that people can understand what exactly your business is in one go. And then like once you've set up all these things, the final thing that comes is setting up your content calendar. Content calendar is not rocket science. Actually, it sounds very big, but content calendar is basically, you can imagine a calendar in your head, and you can mark the days. You do not have to post every single day. It could be a Monday, it could be like 3 days a week, it could be 2 days a week. Minimum, I suggest all my clients to post, at least keep 2 days a week of posting and not just one. uh, 2 to 3 posts a week is very important for any social media channel. So for example, if you imagine like Monday to Sunday in your head as in a calendar, and you can mark Monday, Wednesday, or Friday for your postings, and just write some content over it. You can plan in advance, a week in advance, or 2 week in advance, or a month in advance, depending on your bandwidth, your time. And yeah, this is how you plan your content calendar. And yeah, the final thing that remains is you start posting now. So because you have everything prepared in advance, it's just easy. You just have to like pick up the information and immediately post it. And you can also schedule it. There are like a lot of tools inside Facebook through which you can schedule your post.
Okay.
Explore,
Okay.
please. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So now we've spoken about organic and we've spoken
Yeah.
about paid side of things. So, uh, what would you recommend a business? How much of their time and effort should they focus on organic and how much on paid, or should it be 50-50? What would you say?
I think it depends. It's a very subjective question. I mean, it depends on how much budget anyone is having. So currently, I'm helping my mother in her business, which is a very new business, and we do not have any kind of investment. Using our own cash, we are using our own savings to build her business. So we do not have enough budget to, run ads every month or every week, or like we have to like legit plan like once in 2 months. Okay, fine, we can put maybe like XYZ amount into this, or it's a very little amount actually, because we can't put in so much. But there are some businesses who have the kind of capital through which they can like segregate between for ads and organic. So yeah, I mean, it depends. If you have the kind of budget, I think go for it. Like I said, start with organic, and maybe after 6 7 months, once you've built up your brand, then start with your ads. It will work wonders.
Great. So thanks for that. And so now there are so many things happening in the social media world. There are so many new things coming up, be it live
Mhm.
streaming or be it, even new technologies that are emerging. So,
Yeah.
how do you see social media evolving in the next, let's say, 5 or 10 years?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a very topical question right now, because with the introduction of artificial intelligence, which by the name, if you might have heard of, called Chat GPT and Doll E, um, things are like changing drastically. And you're saying 5 to 10 years, I can see the changes in another year, because social media and digital is so quick. It is going to take like a 360-degree turn. I'm very sure. So all the social media marketers, or all like anyone involved with in these kind of businesses or industry out there, please start uh, 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 learning about these tools, because they are going to take over. Doesn't mean that your job will be like our bread and butter will be gone. That's not the case. They are still go like the digital world will still need a human touch. But yeah, I mean, like with the introduction of so many AI tools suddenly, like just out there, and we don't even know what to do with it. So we have to keep ourselves updated, like explore. Like I've been spending like an hour every day to understand and learn these tools, and they're actually very helpful, because I'm able to it's helping me like cut down on my time, not thought process, I would say, but it's helping me cut down a lot of processes that used to take me like a very long time, like 2 hours, 3 hours. So yeah, I mean, yeah, AI is like the future now. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a good message for everyone. We should, spend time, keep ourselves updated on what is going on in the
Yeah.
world, not take anything for granted. Um, yeah, so great. I mean, I had a good time talking with you, and even I learned a
Same
few
here.
new things. So thanks for your
Same
time.
here.
And yeah, to all the viewers, we'll see you in another episode, which will come soon. So take
Thank you
care
so much,
and
Aaron.
goodbye.
Bye.